Alright, everybody, welcome to the David cast.
Oh. I don't know what to say about that.
It's the special David episode.
We're going to talk nothing
We're
about
only talking about David.
Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about speedrunning Battlefront 2.
So, do you like the star or the war?
That's a good question, because it depends on what star you're talking about.
Lots of stars. You have Coruscant attacking
To be
Team
fair,
North's star.
David is the star of tonight.
What is your favorite celestial body in Star Wars, David? I like Mustafar. I also like Ilum.
I like Geonosis.
I like
Geonosis
that
is
space
cool.
otter that fought Han Solo.
And Crate.
Crate's cool.
A lot of salt.
I think Jason's
Only
gonna have
thing
one,
about
but everybody else
Geonosis
has have
is
this
it's
thing
one
if
of
they
like
want to pull it off.
10,000 sand planets, so... But the
I like
Geonosans
sand.
are
I
cool
think
because
it's,
they talk
I think
funny.
it's actually dirt.
Are you telling me you don't like sand?
Clay. No, it's dirt and clay, maybe.
I don't know much about the geology, so you may be right.
I played Lego Star Wars on Geonosis.
We should probably keep up a timer so we know about how long
That's a
we're
good
running.
idea.
Oh, yeah, good
I'll
point.
run a timer.
So we're using our new gear, sponsored by,
David.
Xtuga, but not.
no, we can't
Phillips.
claim that.
Well, this is how we always do it, okay? David, or I'm sorry, Jason, why don't you tell the class what you're smoking?
Orange.
That's a good idea.
I'm smoking
That's a pretty
Pepsi.
brown-looking orange. Well, what shade would you call
It's
that?
a finely aged orange.
Hold on, let me get this real quick.
Swear to God, if that spewed, I was gonna punch you.
Yeah, I was too, because I was gonna go over all over my fucking mic.
Well, I made sure to point it towards me. It would have spewed on me.
Yeah, but knowing your luck, you
All right,
have a pretty
I
good
bet
row.
this is the Black Cherry Hard Mountain Dew. I bet I'm not gonna like this.
That was my least favorite. It was still okay.
I
but
liked
was...
it more than the regular.
Damn, I wish we were recording video because that shit went off like a rocket.
That was fucking disgusting. That tasted like I was drinking carbonated Robitussin. Give me a fucking
They
Coors.
all taste like fucking goddamn cough syrup and fucking Mountain Dew.
I will say the watermelon one, in my opinion, was the
Watermelon
least
one
cough
is
syrup.
decent.
It was the least cough syrupy one.
Watermelon one is
I didn't
decent.
even taste like a cough syrup tasting
I'm
that one.
drinking a goddamn Coors Banquet now. Fuck
And I
that.
didn't mind the Baja
Make sure to
Blast.
keep the
It was
can.
pretty
It's
good.
a legacy collection.
I do like this can. But I don't know. The snub bottles are cool though. Well, that was absolutely horrid. And I understand they're exclusive to only 3 states and probably shouldn't have wasted
I
it,
think
but
like
I
4
don't care.
now. I think
If-
4. I
oh,
think they
for real?
added an extra one.
Nice. Well, maybe hopefully it'll be nationwide.
You think that's gonna make a fucking difference
To who?
to anybody?
To whether or not I buy it.
Here's my.
If you could buy each flavor individually, I would actually go and buy the watermelon.
I don't know
you
the
can. I think you
statistics
can
on
in
this.
the tall boys.
I don't know the statistics on this,
well,
but
cool.
when I worked at Logan's gas station, not sponsored by the way, we sold a fuck ton of Mountain Dew.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean,
So,
at Dollar General.
Here's
I
my
saw shit out
here's
of
my
Mountain Dew.
thought process. Why is Alabama one of the states?
I think I looked one time and like pound for pound, like per capita, Alabama consumes the most Mountain Dew.
Tennessee.
Then that makes
sense.
0 sense if that's correct
Well,
statistics.
Tennessee
Yeah, I know.
makes sense because Tennessee is the birthplace of the Dew.
Yes,
Also,
it is.
if you think about it, Tennessee is got a lot more going for it than Alabama.
Well, depends on what you
Tourist-wise.
mean by going on for it.
No offense
you know?
to the Alabama people out there. We
I mean, we're from
We're
Alabama.
from
so
Alabama,
We
so-
literally are recording.
We have
this
a lot
podcast in
going on.
Alabama.
We have a half shell and
Walmart.
All of our tourist.
David knows from
locations-
David knows from goddamn Walmart.
Oh, he does. David, tell us about Walmart.
My schedule just changed. So I'm no longer off tomorrow.
That sucks. Balls.
That's suck
oh
balls.
god, do
I
you have to
work.
go home now mid podcast?
No,
Not
it's
even
10
mid.
a.m. I can stay till 2 or 3 a.m.
We'll podcast on the road.
Yeah. Or we can podcast.
We can do that now.
Or we can make the ultra.
We could do that
episode,
before,
and
too.
We
Get
we
a
podcast
tent.
for the next 8 hours. And we literally just do one 8-hour-long episode until 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but who's
On
gonna
the
watch
road.
that?
Fluffy.
No, Josh, we'll podcast on our way to Arkansas.
That'd be funny.
That's where he lives. Arkansas.
We can pull
No,
Clayton
he
up
lives
in
in
a Discord
Kansas.
call.
Kentucky.
That's right, Kentucky.
Oh.
I get the K-States mixed up.
We can pull
Well,
Clayton
as
up on
they,
a Discord call. I can set up what's it called? I forget what the thing's called, but it says some software that makes your mic,
Ouija.
makes your Discord mic your mic, and then it basically Clayton will be like he's there.
That'd be
give
fun.
this. I was gonna think about giving this to Jordan.
Don't give it to Jordan. Jordan doesn't deserve anything right now. He left
It's
pizza on
top
my bed.
500.
Is it at least on a
It's
plate?
a reward.
Yeah, you're right.
Was it at least
It
on
was
a plate?
on a plate, yes.
Okay, well, kind of fucked up, but
So I just walked in from work one day, played a pizza on my bed. It's funny because it was one piece and it was completely untouched. Didn't take a bite
It
off
was
of
an
it or
offering.
he
anything.
was saving it.
Yeah,
for
he
later.
may have been leaving it for me.
No, saving it for later. No, top 500.
I walked in from work, and I don't care that he uses my PC, but it was really freaking me out because I would walk in and like my stuff would be shifted around. My chair was pushed all the way back to my entertainment center, and I was just like, "What ghost came and used
That
my
reminds
stuff?"
me, David, we're gonna have to come to Tristan's house while
Yeah,
he's
his cooler's
gone,
messed
Yeah.
up right now,
and
so
we're gonna steal all
we've been
his
playing
shit.
Smite with your
and
PC.
sell it.
Which, I mean, like I said, I don't care. He can use my stuff if he wants.
He brings all his stuff in your room because he said he doesn't like your setup. I mean, I can understand that. Like,
So
just
that's why
anyone,
my mouse was unplugged.
any setup that is not your own
Feels
is
weird.
awful.
Feels weird, yes.
Like, it's just same with me.
Maybe I'm just not a bitch, and that doesn't bother me.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. I may need to
If I'm playing something like
Take a shit
Minecraft,
here
it's
in a
not a big
second.
deal. But if I'm playing like a
hit me
shooter
pretty
or
hard right
something,
now.
it's a big deal.
Well, maybe we should get into the first subject of the podcast.
Okay, what's that?
I don't fucking know.
HIV.
We'll go take a shit.
I'll give it a minute. We're only
No,
5 minutes in.
Clayton,
God.
Clayton, go. First topic, Clayton shitting.
Okay.
Think it's a nasty one or not?
Well, are you doing
They're all
are you doing in Johnny Depp's bed? Is the real question.
I don't know where that is, or else I would follow my overlord.
I saw this on a Reddit thread. Do you wipe till you clean?
Of course.
Do you look at the toilet paper?
Of course.
Yeah.
What about
I
you?
do.
I do. It's just some people at Walmart needs help.
Well, do you have coworkers, or do you just see it in the bathroom?
I see it in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
God, it reminds me of Chase when he was working at Lowe's.
I hate those brown
When he
crayons.
said he was in there
where you
shitting.
keep on wiping, and just shit
Yeah,
keeps
it's
coming
the
out.
worst. The endless wipe. You wipe,
Yeah,
and you wipe, and you
No,
wipe.
it's worse when you're like, you go shit, you get back to doing whatever you're doing, you're like, God, I gotta go shit again.
Yeah, literally. Like, I shit before y'all got here. I've already got to go again.
I'm glad that our first topic of the podcast is shitting.
Yeah, well,
I have a tip for
It's
it.
pretty on
David's
par
jealous.
with a podcast
well,
called Bois
David's
Room.
here, and David
Well,
needs advice on shitting. He doesn't do it that often.
I cheated. I ate some pineapples yesterday. And
It
went
helped.
through.
It's a
Yeah.
natural laxative.
Yep.
You should drink a
I
lot
didn't
of
know that.
pickle juice.
Huh? Apple juice?
Didn't you
Pickle
drink a
juice.
lot of pickle juice one night and you got home and had to shit real bad?
That was the night I chugged the fucking
The
wicked.
Wickle.
No.
Mhm.
Eat a lot of sugar-free gummy bears, and then you won't
Those
be
are-
able to
those
shit, but
pickles
you'll
are
feel
so
like you have
damn
to
good.
shit constantly.
The pickles at the pickle barrel were
The
good.
truth is,
Yes, they
guys,
were.
I bought
We should go
3
right now.
packs of Hershey's sugar-free chocolate. I told Tristan, we're gonna watch Clone Wars. Well, after this episode, I'm gonna poop. I pooped.
How long did it take?
It was pretty clean.
All right, so David,
Better audio quality.
we've all 3 out of the 4 of us had watched the Obi-Wan show. I know Jason sometimes tunes in for Star Wars, so I don't want to spoil anything if he doesn't.
I don't give a shit. Star
Okay.
Wars is dog doo-doo.
Okay, so David,
It's fucking ass. It's fucking garbage. It's fucking shit.
what do you think overall the entire Obi-Wan show? Would you like me to go first on my thoughts on it, or would you like? to
Wait,
go
have you
first?
seen the entire Obi-Wan
Yeah.
show? Oh, thank God, because I thought I spoiled something in the car for you.
No,
I was
I've
like, oh,
seen
shit.
it.
Of course David has seen it all.
I've seen it with Tristan's last day.
Uh,
Friday.
So
Are
Tristan
we
watched it all too?
are we spoiling anything here
I mean, why not?
in this segment? All right,
Dave, Jason's
tune
on
out for
one
about
of
5 minutes if you don't want Obi-Wan spoiled.
Clayton will put a timestamp somewhere.
these. Maybe if I'm willing to put that much effort into this.
I didn't
episode.
say where. I said somewhere.
Spoiler alert, by the way, Obi-Wan for Obi-Wan.
All right, so
He dies.
I'll offer my thoughts on the
Oh
show.
shit! Really?
All right, so
Damn.
if the entire show,
That would make sense why he was there for A New
If-
Hope, right?
if only the entire show were as good as the last 2 episodes, is my
Oh, so
only
you
gripe.
didn't like some of the scenes.
The show altogether.
That is the one that's after that.
Was
right? A New
fine.
Hope?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, technically
That's-
Rogue One, but
I'm
no,
definitely way behind
Yeah,
on
but
my
we only
Star
talk
Wars
about
lore
good
than you
movies.
guys, but I know more than the
So we're not
average
talking
person.
about
But,
Star Wars
yeah.
anymore.
the first 2 episodes are great. The 3rd episode was pretty good. The 4th one was extremely lackluster, and 5th one was good with some questionable moments, and the 6th one was probably some of the best Star Wars that's ever been put out.
I liked Obi-Wan. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I'll say.
I very much enjoyed it.
Out of 10, what would you rate it?
Out of 10, I'll put it to you this way.
Here's where my opinion differs from yours. I'm sorry. Before you can. I waited for all the episodes to come out, so I didn't have to wait. So the fourth episode was not bad for me.
Honestly, probably the best way to do it because
I enjoyed the fourth episode because I didn't have to wait for the fifth episode.
Watching that show episode like week to week probably was worse than actually waiting and binging.
I'm probably only gonna
Actually,
drink
you
like
know
one or
what
two
would
of
be worse? If the first two didn't come out.
Yeah.
It would not be popular. It was kind of.
I don't want to
episode
get.
one.
Yeah, I don't even want to get
Episode
buzzed.
1 dragged a lot, and there wasn't much going on in it. And then they had that absolutely horrible chase scene at the end.
Yes, me
which
and
is
Tristan, we
some
paused
of
it.
the worst
Oh, we didn't pause it.
shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was something.
It was bad. If
I
that
will say
episode
this: it kind of makes sense going through the woods that a kid would be
I
a
think it
little
was
more
just
agile in the
safety.
woods
well, yeah,
because
but
just of
the
all
chase, the idea of the chase itself wasn't bad. It was the execution of the performance of the chase because it was just so fucking horrible. There were so many instances where it was like, yeah, they could have grabbed it right there. Yeah, they could have grabbed it right there. Yeah, they could have grabbed it right there. Why did he stop at that branch that is 2 inches thick? He could have just busted through it.
Yeah.
It's like shit like that. Yeah, if that episode alone had come out, I probably would have been like, this show's bad.
No, Clayton. You said that it was some of the best Star Wars content ever, but you're forgetting the scene where they punch a child.
You talking about in Mandalorian?
Yeah.
What was that meme you posted?
That is
Feeling
the best
cute,
Star
might post
Wars.
later.
No, it was.
Got my ass beat.
I'm about to go fight. I'll post the video later. I got my ass beat, bro. I'm not posting that shit.
Oh, I've seen that before I saw it.
That shit was funny.
Well, I didn't get it spoiled, but
I mean, we all knew that they were gonna fight and Obi-Wan was gonna win. Like we know.
Yeah.
So,
I know he was gonna win that bad, but damn.
But that whole scene of them two talking for that like 2 minutes they were talking, that's top 3 scenes in all of Star Wars. Easy. That shit was good.
And number one is Grogu getting punched.
Yes.
Spoilers. I haven't seen Mandalorian.
Hayden Christensen
well,
proved
that's
everybody
been
that he
out
is
for
not in
years.
fact a bad
I'm
actor.
just joking.
Everyone thought he was because he was giving
I need to
cheesy
watch
dialogue in
Mandalorian.
the
I've only
prequels,
seen
but
2 episodes of it.
The first season
I
was better
didn't
than
think
the
it was
second.
bad.
I never thought he was bad. in
George
the first place.
Lucas took the blame, saying
last
it's
episode or
because
last
the
two
way I
episodes of season
wanted
2
him
were
to
right.
act.
Well, yeah, he wanted the character to be a very monotonous person, and Hayden
I do wanna
Christensen
watch it.
was trying to talk like Darth Vader in the prequels. He was trying to have that monotonous speech pattern like Darth Vader has in the original trilogy because he becomes Darth Vader.
It would have been so much
So-
better if he just sounded like Jar Jar.
So out of 10, what would you rate
Misha
the
want to
entire
fuck your
show?
ass.
Episode 6, 10 out of 10. Entire show altogether,
Misa wanna touch your
7.
bum bum.
Oh, okay.
pretty
6.5.
good score. Like,
Six-
pretty good score.
I gave it a 6.5.
6.5 is still like, I think people
You
sometimes...
can see the. Okay,
Sometimes
so,
people say that like get mad over a 6 rating, but 6 is still positive. Like that's above half.
Wait,
Well,
you
that's
said,
because
wait,
IGN
what
has
are you giving a
ruined
6?
scoring
Yes,
for
they
everybody.
really have.
What are you
You're
giving
right.
a 6?
I'm giving it the whole show
the
a
whole
7.
show. So there is some
David's
problems.
giving it a 6.5.
I personally think, and it may just be because I don't really know Star Wars lore as much as y'all, and also, like I said, I binged it. I think it was like an 8, a solid 8.
So
I can
Like
see why you
I
think so.
enjoyed it.
let
a lot.
me first ask Clayton.
It takes a lot for me to watch a show
You've seen
that
Rebels,
isn't
right?
cartoon.
I've seen about half of Rebels. I've
Okay.
stopped at like midway through season 3 and haven't picked it back up.
I hated it.
Did you
Don't
First
like?
three
like Rebels?
episodes. No, Obi-Wan. First
Oh,
3,
okay.
it was like 5. I
I
didn't
can't
enjoy
wait for
it
us to talk about good shit.
that much. It was alright, but when the Grand Inquisitor got killed,
Mm-hmm.
that broke canon.
Killed. Mm-hmm.
But you have to think in mind, you know, he got stabbed.
But I was also like, they're not gonna break canon. He's still alive. He's still alive. I know he's still alive.
I was hoping that, and then a lot of people were mad, and the director was like, "Oh, we didn't break canon."
One of the show's
show's
lead
not over
writers
yet.
came out before episode 5 came out and was like,
Yeah.
all I will say is we're not breaking canon. And I was like, duh.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still alive. We watched that character die in Rebels. So I knew, and Rebels takes place after Obi-Wan. So I
Okay.
knew he wasn't dying there.
I've also
By the way,
Got a-
Rebels is getting their own TV series, live action.
I got a question for David.
Really? Like a sequel to it?
Mhm.
Guess I need to finish the animated one now.
What do you think of Star Wars Visions?
Haven't seen it. Me and Tristan, we were
Oh.
gonna see it.
I've had
Y'all should
people
watch
say
it.
that they think Rebels is better than Clone Wars.
Visions is
I can totally see it.
very
I need
interesting.
to finish it. The whole like
like it.
season 2
Okay.
finale
I want
with
more of it.
Vader and Ahsoka. was very good.
So,
Did you watch
pin
Visions?
in that. I've watched part of it. My thing is, I like Visions for the sake of its
Something.
Silver Timeline?
it's
Just
other
something other,
people's
yeah,
take on
yeah,
Star
exactly.
Wars.
It's also
Like-
like something besides the main characters.
And the animation's
Just
cool.
other-
I've
My
seen
thing
the
is,
clips.
it's not even.
There's, like,
it's not
10
even that
different
it's main
animation styles in
characters.
Visions.
It's the fact that it's like what was
Or
it?
three. That's three or
Back
four,
when the
not 10.
Matrix was popular, they had the Animatrix, which was I think like maybe 5-part series of like 5 animations done by like different people and stuff. And my thing is that like Star Wars like conceptually is cool. Like,
So cool.
You know, fucking like I like the idea of space wizards with laser swords and
Yeah.
I guess what you would
Wars.
call fucking like the Mandalorians are like a fucking warrior cult pretty much. Like shit like that. That's cool. I don't care about edgy teenage boys not liking sand.
Yeah.
So,
I hate sand.
we're gonna
Schools.
jump
It's
back
everywhere.
to why. You want me to tell you why I didn't really like it that much?
Sure.
Subplot. That Reva, is that her name?
Reva, yeah. Reva, I think is how they pronounced it.
It's.
She started off a horrible character. And
I
then
like the actress. I'm not hating.
in episode 5, she ended up a pretty good character. And then she should have died right there. When
Should've
Vader
died.
when Vader had the 2 lightsabers, I thought he was about to Count Dooku
Over
her
here a lot
ass.
more, so I feel like it's bigger
And I was
picture.
like, okay, this is a good end to her character. Like she
I'm
had
just
her
thinking
arc,
about stuff, and I was
and
like,
now she's gonna die.
probably.
And then they just for some reason had to put her in the
Audio now?
6th episode.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was just
probably
like,
should.
She should be dead.
Audio check. I'll be right back.
Now she's probably gonna get a spin-off if I had to guess, which I'll fucking watch it. I mean, fucking why not?
So this is the part I didn't really like her character that much. And when Obi-Wan episode 5,
Mhm.
Obi-Wan and her, she's trying
Work
to get
together.
to Obi-Wan.
Mhm.
And Obi-Wan comes out. He's like, Vader's coming.
Mhm.
And Obi-Wan's like, he's not gonna be coming for me. He's gonna be coming for you.
Mhm.
You know who he is,
Yep.
Anakin.
And he wants to kill you.
If that was it, he kills Reva, I would love that.
hmm
That was it. But she didn't die.
There
And
was a
that-
cool thing about an Inquisitor who was only an Inquisitor to get at Vader. That was cool. Hasn't happened yet. And then when she didn't die in episode 5, I was like, she's overstaying her welcome. She should be dead.
that-
She shouldn't be in
you
episode
nailed
6.
I was happy for it.
If
to
she
die.
had died in episode 5, I would have been like, that was a cool character arc. I enjoyed
It probably would have rose the score up 2 points.
that. Uh-huh.
This is why it's 2 points. I didn't like 6 that much as you do.
I
Love,
don't hit my
if Reva wasn't
hand on
there,
that.
10 out of 10.
There's nails
Here's
They
the
sticking
kept
up.
breaking away from the fight to go look at Reva fucking around, and it was like, y'all are breaking up the pacing. Like this is worse than George Lucas. George Lucas is notorious for not knowing how to do pacing, and y'all are
George
fucking
Lucas
it
did
up.
a good job. Episode 3, it was
No, episode 3 was great pacing.
because
Paced very
it
good.
was Yoda and Palpatine, which you were still.
You want to see what's happening.
Yeah, and then
It's like her going after Luke. You know Luke
the
doesn't
music
die.
changed,
Yeah.
and it's calm.
Mm-hmm. You know Owen and Beru aren't going to die right here. You know Luke's not going to die right here. It's predictable as fuck. You know what's going to happen. And it's like, she should have died in episode 5 for sure. If she
So-
did, her character arc would have been fine.
Here's another thing. Obi-Wan's going to the planet,
Mhm.
and for some reason, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so there's a ship. They're shooting. The episode begins.
They're on
Star
board that
Destroyer.
Thing that's
They're getting
chasing
shot.
them. Mhm.
I don't know how the shields still last. They was
Mhm.
really tanky shields. I don't care about that. I didn't like how they didn't. What's X-wings or not X-wings? What's TIE fighters?
Mhm.
They don't use
They
that.
never showed them. Yeah, that's true. They didn't.
And then Obi-Wan's like, oh hey, let me take a ship down to make Vader come after me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can understand that. The thing I don't understand is Vader's like, chase that ship.
Yeah. And then 10 minutes
Ten-
later, he's like, I'll go chase after him by
No,
myself.
it was 15 seconds later.
Mhm.
I'm gonna chase it.
Yeah. Y'all keep
And then-
doing this.
Y'all just sit there and just
Mhm.
don't chase after that ship
Yeah.
or send fighters because they don't have a jump drive.
I know exactly what you mean. I was confused.
Yeah, I
by that
never.
too.
Here- here's
I
the
didn't
thing.
really think about that, but
I'm not
that's a
done
good
yet.
point.
They go on a planet. What's Reva doing? She doesn't have a way. She has no
How
ship.
did she get there? That's a good point.
She got
too.
stabbed not once but
Mhm.
twice, both sabers,
Yeah.
and she was able to mend her wounds, go
Get
to
home.
Tatooine.
hmm And chase. Yeah, that part was silly too.
I didn't know that until
It's Star Wars. It's all fucking
Obi-Wan
silly.
had a
Yeah.
vision that Luke was in trouble. And I was like, wait, this is the same timeline? What?
Here's my thought process.
That broke
You
the
know,
story
y'all
for
can tell me if
I'm
I'm
fine
wrong.
with Star Wars being silly. I want it to be consistently silly, though,
Okay,
because
but
Qui-Gon died to that same injury.
So
the thing
you know,
is,
like-
it's
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
because Star Wars, like, one second there's a dude named Gringo Bingo, fucking selling burritos or some shit.
Well-
and then it's like super serious.
Yeah.
Before we
Like,
get off that topic, though,
I want
do
fucking.
wanna say something.
I want a whole spin-off series about Watto selling used cars.
I like it. Club shit up.
Waldo.
I
Yes,
mean,
no.
this still even this does. I mean, that's a big fucking injury. I mean, it's a fucking huge injury. But my thought process behind it was maybe it took them a couple weeks or something to get there. But I don't know,
It could be, but
because I mean,
Well,
I'm
he had a
I'm
vision.
also willing to accept the whole she held on to the dark side and it kept her alive thing, because
That's what-
that's happened plenty of times.
It's fucking space
what my
magic
coworker
bullshit.
said.
But it's also like, but how did she get there though? How did she?
That's the
How
thing
did she
that I
fly
don't get.
herself there? She should have died
She's
in
a
episode
cyborg.
5.
Autopilot.
she's a cyborg.
She's a cyborg. Okay.
Autopilot. It's a
Cyborg.
Tesla.
My friend at work said that
He did put those in
revenge
space.
is very strong on the dark side, and it gives you the willpower
Yes,
to live.
it lets you live. That's
Darth
probably-
Maul, for example.
I guess that's why Qui-Gon died when he got stabbed. He's not about to use the dark side and shit.
Another thing I didn't like on episode 5 is air speeders was attacking the Inquisitor base.
Mm-hmm.
First scene you see, they have TIE fighters all over on the ceiling.
Yep, and nobody's fucking hopping in them.
And I was like, I told Tristan, I was like, if these things going into hyperspace or into space, this show is stupid.
Yep.
They did it. They got on board to another ship because I was like, those things are air speeders.
Mhm.
Air. They can't go into
But
space.
they made sure to follow that.
I think it's safe to say
continuity
that this is a open invite to Neil deGrasse Tyson to come talk about how stupid Star Wars is.
But the thing about episode 6 is, if they had not had Reva in there, it would have been so much better. And that whole scene of Obi-Wan and Darth Vader talking, like after he cuts his helmet and they're just talking,
I got frogs in my throat.
so cool.
I got frogs
It
in my
was
throat.
so good, and it was like, this is a damn good. Like, this show gave us this moment, and this is one of the best Star Wars moments.
It
ever.
is. The
Like-
Force, like, people were giving smack about Vader. Like, he should have, like, died from all those rocks.
I
And
mean,
it's like, you don't realize the man doesn't have limbs?
I was about to say the man is literally
and
half
his
robot.
armor, door still? I
Mhm.
think it's door still.
I think it depends on the era, because at that point, 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, I think his armor was still pretty unoptimized. And
People also
we-
said his ship.
yeah.
What happened to his TIE Advance? Is like, you do know they didn't make that.
Hmm.
You can't say that unless you watch Rebels and all
Yeah.
that. It was still, I mean, TIE Defender wasn't even a thing in that timeline. They wouldn't make a TIE Advance. I'm pretty sure TIE Advance came out recently before Episode 4.
Yeah, and then they made the TIE SP.
Hmm. And they made the Tycho. It's how you spell RC.
TIE
Then they
GT.
made the tie die.
Well, they made the TIE Micro too.
Cool. Bug fell in my Pepsi.
What about Ty the Tasmanian Tiger?
How about Tycho? It's how you spell it.
That's how you
I
spell
want
RC.
to see
How about
season 2.
Tycho? That's how you spell RC.
But people were like, oh, Qui-Gon's going to
How
teach
do you
him
spell RC,
how to
Josh?
be
Force Ghost.
Tycho.
Force Ghost, but he's already known that.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
Episode 3.
He already knows how.
I'm going to show you Camille with Qui-Gon.
Mhm.
Inside joke, by the way.
Obi-Wan is what Yoda told Obi-Wan.
Somebody said, I want a spin-off show about Yoda, and I don't want him to go on any adventures or anything. I literally want it to be an 8-season fucking show of him fighting swamp monsters.
No, I want a show entirely based
With
off
his cane.
What was in was it episode 2 or which is the one where Obi-Wan goes to the fucking Bob's Burgers or
Is-
whatever?
That's
Episode
episode 2.
Okay, I'm sorry
Okay.
to break off
Yeah.
this. Is that
That's a good
is that a Macintosh under your porch?
I don't know what that is. It looks
think
like
it's
an
a
air
microwave.
fryer.
Oh, it is an air fryer.
It probably is a microwave. What with all the fucking dead microwaves we got laying around here?
That is an air fryer.
They said
you're
my
right.
backyard really is a microwave graveyard and a toilet graveyard.
It's pretty aesthetic.
That's
yeah.
a toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
I thought that was a rape shack.
You can go
It works.
shit on it.
No, right there by the tree.
That's not the rape shack.
Oh.
That is. That's the toilet. We've never used the rape shack.
I like how we're building a
'Cause we're
lot
good,
of
wholesome folk.
lore for the podcast right now.
Oh, yeah. That's the glass house.
Thanks for the beer, Jason.
Well, I had plenty. This episode is sponsored by Jason and Colorado Kool-Aid. If you know, you know. If you don't, well, you don't.
It rhymes with gores.
So,
Boars can't quit.
No, it's Colorado Kool-Aid.
I would highly recommend Rebels.
I gotta finish it. I've watched most of it.
Bad
I like
Batch coming out again.
it. I gotta finish
Features
Bad Batch.
and
I think
exciting.
I watched through episode 7 of Bad Batch. But
I
was
haven't
just
watched
honestly
any
getting
of the
kinda bored
animated
of it.
series besides Visions.
Well, you should watch Mandalorian. It's not animated, and it's
Yeah,
not about
Mandalorian's great.
Mandalorians.
The Mandalorian is definitely the next show I'm gonna watch, unless they
I know
come
we're
out with
talking
Obi-Wan
about Star
season
Wars
2.
a lot, but there's
Oh,
one Star
currently
Wars.
there's 2
Everyone's
seasons
talking
of
about
Mando.
Fallen Order.
Yeah.
I saw Discord,
Survivor's coming out.
but no one's talking about Battlefront 2. The thing that
Is
Battlefront
that why
2,
you sent that in there?
yeah,
I've
the
been
thing
in
about
the
Battlefront
hills
2,
You said nobody is walking.
Yeah, you
about
said
it.
nobody walks about Battlefront 2.
Oh, I said walks?
Yeah.
I was in the shower.
Are you just texting
David's
about...
in the shower on Discord.
I was gonna send
I did
Josh a
respond to
message.
that. I say, isn't that the one where you play as Mark Vader?
No,
But,
you play as Digon Jin.
So,
Who?
you know, season 2
Is
of
that the place Harry
Mandalorian,
buys his wand at?
they've actually referenced Battlefront 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you?
Operation Cinder.
I'm guessing you definitely caught when he was talking about Quinlan Voss in
Yeah.
the Obi-Wan show.
I told Tristan,
I was kind of hoping he'd make an appearance.
I thought that
'Cause
that,
Quinlan's
that black
cool.
guy was going to be him. I was
Who?
waiting for him.
Which black guy? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd have been cool if he
Because
was
he
him.
called Obi-Wan General.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That
was
would've
like,
been cool.
Okay.
Because Quinlan's a really cool character.
Uh,
You don't see it in Clone Wars, but he actually is one of the few people who have fallen like back and forth to the dark side a lot. But he never was like evil. He just used the dark side.
I watched the episode
You're
3
forgetting
times
about the other
so
character
far.
that's done that.
Who?
Andy Milonakis.
Is that the guy who's Mandalorian?
No.
You know the thing about Mandalorian though? Season 2 was cool, and that whole last episode with Luke fucking going sicko mode is cool.
Josh hasn't seen it.
Oh, well, sorry, Josh. You should have fucking looked at the spoiler tag. I fucking put it in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Fine, we'll spoil it.
I'm gonna
all.
be honest with you.
Grogu gets punched by a stormtrooper. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of just figured you knew that already, so my bad.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, the fact that most of us have, I've just figured you probably knew.
I don't watch.
My
I
bad
don't.
for
I
not
don't
making
look at
sure.
Twitter or anything else.
I mean,
how
like
would I
me,
get
Jordan,
You
Jason,
should look
we've
at
all
Twitter.
seen
It's
it.
terrible.
Do you mind? Are you gonna play Battlefront 2 campaign?
Maybe at some point.
Are you
Crap,
gonna speed run it?
I was either going to tell you, or I will send you
You can
a
tell me I'm not too concerned with spoilers
2-hour. I can send you a 2-hour movie of it. That's
of the
just
cutscenes.
cutscenes and combat. Very minimum combat, but it's like all dialogue.
I thought the Fallen Order story was pretty great.
Hear me out, Clayton. Pay me
didn't finish
$200 and I'll stream it for you.
You never finished it? It's great.
I mean, I don't
haven't
care about
finished it either.
spoilers for video games anyway. So
It's pretty great.
Now I'll spoil Minecraft for you.
Now,
No, I don't. I've never played it.
I will give you the.
Someone will move into your basement that you don't have that, and
Spoiler!
ruin your property
Spoiler!
value. But they'll build a farm, and the farm's kind of nice, and
You know, I was trying
have
to
a good
work on
time.
the farm a minute ago, but I had such bad connection that I couldn't break down the
Yeah, I
fence.
harvested our one rice, and you want to know the dumb thing about it?
What?
You only get one rice seed back.
Oh, well, looks like we gotta go hunting for rice seeds.
I think in that mod pack for some reason, if you just break grass, it gives you random seeds.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I noticed that when I was breaking
Just go
grass,
break
I
the
didn't
grass.
get
Also,
normal
Josh,
seeds. I got
robbed
I was
shit
going.
from your house.
I was going to.
Do what?
I'm gonna
I
stand up.
robbed shit from your house.
What'd you take?
Rotten flesh.
Oh, that's fine.
I was gonna break the fence, extend the garden a little more, and then maybe even.
If you take shit like
fucking
that, I don't care.
Get started on a barn.
Also,
Because,
stole
But-
200
livestock.
diamonds.
I'll go back on
I
topic
don't
real
have
quick.
single diamonds, so I know you're lying.
If you wanted to know, the second Death Star blew up,
Mm-hmm.
fireworks, big firework.
Battlefront 2 campaign is after episode 6, right?
After episode 6,
Okay.
and it will tell you the story of what happened to the Empire. It's in a span of, I believe it's like 4 years.
Because there was a lot of I haven't read a lot of the lore that's happened there, but there was a lot of like war still going on after the
War.
Endor battle, right?
Because the
The
Empire.
Empire was
What
still trying
is
to
Oh,
take
the
it.
good
second Death Star blew
for?
up.
A lot of things.
The rebellion is stronger now, and everyone's
What about more?
joining in.
Joining in to help.
And this tells you what happened to all the Empire,
What about
thousands of
About G-War.
Star Destroyers, how they
What about store?
and what happened, how the Empire their morale was low,
Cores on
but
Twitter
then
now.
they've done something that kind of increased their morale
Yeah,
by
it's
blowing up
slowly
their
a
own
bit.
planets, causing fear to those who rebel against
You,
them.
you want to hold my watch?
I
You
don't know
need
how
to
that
play
helps.
it. I didn't spoil anything for you. I just gave you
it's
these.
ice. I'll get it soon.
It's not ice.
I'll watch. If you stream, I'll watch.
I'm kind of itching for more Star Wars, I guess.
The campaign is really
you should
it's
join
4
my
hours long.
Star Wars roleplay server.
I want to do more of the Star Wars D&D
As much
campaign.
as I enjoy us talking about Star Wars, we've been doing it for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I want to talk about cool shit.
Yeah, I said Star Wars is gonna be part of the topic.
Colorado Kool-Aid.
No.
I do like Star Wars, but
I
I'm
would
sure,
like
I'm
to
sure
go
there's a lot of
to
people.
Colorado and get
fluffy
cores
guns
right from
that-
the source. The
Fluffy
really
guns
good
like
Right
Star
from the
Wars.
Willy Wonka
Oh, you watched all
tree.
the shows.
I don't know, but he's played a lot of the games.
The Coors River, if you will.
He really
That'd be
liked.
pretty neat, I
what was
guess.
it called? The VR
I was gonna
Vader
break
one.
the fence down
Never
on the other
played
side
it.
of the garden, extend it a bit, and then start a barn.
It's
but
a quest game.
my connection
but you
was so
can,
bad that
get
I
it
couldn't
through,
fucking do anything.
Index.
Yeah, there's a
But I'm gonna do
app
that
you can
tonight.
buy on the Steam store that turns your index basically into an Oculus, so you can go to the Oculus store and
Hear me out.
buy
So
Oculus
we had
games.
David's subject of Star Wars. Josh, what's the next subject? Topic.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, Clayton.
Microwaves.
Clayton, next topic.
What's the best microwave brand?
Not Frigidaire.
What about Hamilton Beach?
That's not a beach I want to go to.
There's some ants on this one. Hold
Do
on.
you like my
Turtle Beach? I think the ants are gone now.
I'm glad we do this at Clayton's house.
Yeah, otherwise he'd be breaking my shit.
No, this already broke, so.
Yeah, but you didn't have to break it more.
I had to get rid of the
You
ants.
should call
somehow.
customer service. Like,
liked
hey,
it.
I kicked my
I liked-
microwave.
I
Why is
liked
it not
the
working?
aesthetic.
Yeah, I liked the Tower of Tower
God
of
damn it.
Microwave.
That fucking hurt.
Yeah, now you know how I feel with my fucking. I guess it's still kind of a scar.
Lizard. Oh, speaking of Mons, I was talking to Swifty last night. That's always a good topic. He didn't know what Renamon was.
I barely
he's a
know what it is.
furry?
I just know that it's.
You know what Renamon is?
Just
don't
know
lie.
it's-
I know. I said, and he's a furry.
Oh yeah. I thought you said, is it a furry?
David, are you a furry? It's okay if you are.
No. I'm not a furry.
Yeah.
Swifty is.
A lot of the
You
RVR
went to Disney
chat
World.
friends is-
Yeah. Our VR chat friends are cool.
Yeah,
Safe.
some of them.
Swifty's
That
pretty
should be
cool.
fine. You're easily the lightest out here, so I would
I
trust
don't know.
you sitting
Technically,
on it more than
Fluffy is a
anybody.
VR chat friend.
Well, yeah, but he plays VR chat the least out of even me, and I don't even get on nearly as
Yeah,
often
he's pretty
as y'all.
green too.
Fluffy's green?
Oh, Acosta got trusted user the other night.
Yeah, someone gifted him VR chat
Plus.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I had one conversation with a dude, and he just gifted me VR Chat Plus, and I'm really concerned because things just don't happen for free. Like
Well,
this man,
God, I
He
wish
wants to
somebody
see
would-
my balls.
I need to figure out what's going on.
No, he-
I was
he
like,
just
well,
really
yo, I'm a
likes
dick
music,
sucking
man.
now. He gave you a $10 subscription.
Is Caustic a furry?
Yes.
Like unironically?
I mean, yes, but he doesn't associate with the crowd, and that's why
I don't think any of the furries we know associate with furries.
they don't.
Besides the furries that they associate with, which are the other furries that they don't associate
You know, Caustic
with.
listens to the podcast, doesn't he?
No.
He's talked about how he has before.
Nobody listens to the podcast.
Fluffy does.
He is the only. I almost called him a person.
I can't believe I missed Dino.
He
there.
is the only. He is the only.
Being.
Are y'all actually gonna visit Fluffy?
No.
Hell no.
Oh.
He'll have to come find us.
I'll have to come find
So
us.
me and Tristan's loosely planning a trip to Kentucky like in the next year or two, and if we do, I'm telling him that we're in the state. I'm not telling where,
Nice.
because I don't hate Fluffy, but where's the fun in just saying, "Hey, we're in the state. Come visit." I'll send him pictures of where we're at, and then he'll have to figure out from there. But that'll be our whiskey trail trip, where we go to a bunch of whiskey distilleries. I hope everyone else is able to make that. That'll be fun. There's only one I care about. Which also reminds me, hey Clayton, you want to give me $500?
Depends on what for.
It's for the Bois whiskey.
God, you're the worst.
It's called Ragnarok Rye.
Sure, I'll buy it, but I'm not giving you $500.
Well, it's $100 a bottle, and I need all 5.
God.
All right, tell you what, Jason. You give me 600, I'll give you 500.
Damn. How about this? We cut a deal.
You know, I could probably say
I
that
cut
to
you.
some Walmart customers, and they would believe me. They would do it. Every time I see a car wreck, I'm like, they probably shop at Walmart.
You just be like, next time, just be like, I'll cut you a deal. If you let me double the price first, I'll give it to you half
To
off.
be fair, statistically, most people shop at Walmart.
Yeah.
Tristan doesn't.
I don't think Tristan shops.
He does.
He goes to hell.
He shops at the ABC store.
No,
Yeah,
right
he
now,
shops
he-
up, I'd say shops.
Right now, he's shopping at the Family Mart. Because he's in...
Damaru.
He's in Vermont, Japan.
Yeah, he's in Vermont, Japan. Where they don't have gendered bathrooms and there's no AC.
Yeah, but they have lemon lime.
He doesn't have
Gatorade
AC?
like that. Yeah, they don't have AC.
You know what?
Oh
I
my
think
god. I would have already
gotta
quit.
You didn't
Yeah.
see him talking
I
about how
told him.
he's sitting there shirtless in shorts in his dorm?
I told
and
him.
If you know him, that's something he doesn't do.
Yep. I told him, I was like, that'd be my breaking point. I would have already been signing up for Rosetta Stone and packing my bags. That'd have been my fucking... If I got there and they were like, there's no AC, it'd have been like, all right, y'all have a good one.
How much further north is Vermont?
Wait, it's actually I can't believe there's no AC or
Yeah,
bathroom.
because
No,
they're
no, no.
so
There's
green.
bathrooms, but they are like shared gender.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the showers are in the bathrooms.
Is there privacy?
I'm
Oh, I'm
assuming
sure
to
there's
a
stalls.
degree.
Okay.
But
Yeah. But the whole no AC thing, the bathroom thing, I would have just had a laugh about. And
Yeah,
put it out my-
he complains
The
if
shower though. I meant the AC though.
Oh, I would have, if I had known, I'm assuming he didn't know in advance, but if I had known in advance, my ass would have brought a window unit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
it would have
honestly.
been hard
Hey.
to fly with that.
It's
Yeah.
Tristan gets
It'd be my
he doesn't
personal
like it
album.
when it gets
I
70.
would order
Oh
one.
yeah, I know.
If it's
Tristan doesn't
68,
like
it's
too
good.
hot and he doesn't like too cold.
That's one good thing about Tristan though, is he's skinny, so it's probably not as bad for him as it would
Yeah.
be for us.
Yeah,
We're some big boys.
my fat ass it
I
gets
mean,
up to
David's
70 and
not.
I'm like,
Just imagine.
oh god.
Just imagine.
I get
I'm
cold.
sweating out
there.
here.
I'm sweating right
I'm
now.
not.
Yes,
I get cold.
I'm sweating.
It's
I'm
not even
sweating
that hot
real
out
bad,
here.
Like I'm dry as a fuck.
It's probably not even mostly sweat. It's probably just the moisture in the air sticking to my skin because it's a fucking.
Well, I know
muggy as
one
hell.
thing. I'm gonna have to take another shower.
Oh yeah, easily.
Well, showers are fun.
Well, yeah, but I think this is my last pair of underwear. I'm kind of fucked.
Just go commando. Fuck it.
I mean, I will.
I need to do laundry
I'm just gonna wear
I got-
gym shorts probably.
3-day stretch of work starting tomorrow, so
My lazy ass forgot to wash my clothes, so I was like, and I forgot to wash them before I got here. So
Damn.
I was like, well, fuck.
Your mom wakes you up at fucking 7 in the morning and she doesn't even wash your clothes.
why'd she wake you up at 7?
She just does that. It's fine. Let's get off the topic.
All I'm saying is if my mom wakes me up at 7, the least she could do is like, I don't know, fucking
Can
wash
I have
my
another
underwear.
better?
No, I only bought 24 for us to look at.
All right, can David have it?
No, I don't
David,
agree.
you can have one only if you give it to Clayton.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was about to say, can David have one? If you said yes, I'd have looked at David and said, "Can I have your beer?"
Make sure you do it in the mic again, and make sure you spill it all over the mic.
Yeah, make sure you have to shake it good because you like the fucking dumb
Please don't
fuck that
actually
was.
shake it.
I do like this a little bit, so that way the flavor shakes up.
The flavor.
A beer, the
Make sure to
one
sugar
flavor drink.
is everywhere.
Well, to be fair, like that's what you do. Like some beers, you know, they kind of like the fucking.
Yeah, but this is Coors Banquet.
Yeah, it's.
I sent Tristan a screenshot of the Bedrock Monument.
I got a glow sack to put on it. So
All right.
Damn.
just one.
Do you remember the other day at D&D when Tristan opened that beer and it fucking erupted? That is the most I've ever seen a drink spew like that. Like it shot up a good 4 or 5 inches.
Hey,
like,
on the next episode, can we get Tristan in here to speak Japanese?
Of course.
I would hope there'd be at least 1 or 2 in between.
I mean, I could try to call him real quick.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
He can't even speak to us though.
Yeah, he can. He can speak Japanese.
He does. Do you think Tristan knows Japanese?
He does now.
We can try.
He'll know the 3 words he started with.
In a month, I'll send them Japanese.
I'll message
stuff
him first and
replies.
ask.
When he gets back here, he's taking us to fucking Epcot, and he's better to speak Japanese the whole time he's there.
You know, there's plenty of other places you
Call
can go.
me if
Jason, remember when me and you hung out in Epcot?
wanna speak
Yeah, remember when you bought your Zelda wallet? That was
I was with
how
you.
much money?
Japanese?
A lot, but I used that wallet.
I think it was like $40.
I literally used that wallet until after high school.
There was literally like a 3-hour period where you were contemplating,
All right,
should I
I'll
buy
message
it?
him. We'll see if we get a call from Tristan Water. I'll turn it up so everybody can hear.
I
it,
might
too.
be in class.
He's about to say he could possibly be in class.
I don't know how this fucking shit works. All I know is it's fucking expensive as fuck.
He could play
I
games.
remember that, but that I used the fuck out of that wallet, like until I got out of boot camp and my grandmother bought me a wallet, like as like a gift, and it was a really nice wallet. And that's literally until then I used the Zelda one. And I remember I also bought like a little Zelda armband there too, and I lost it like 2 days after getting back.
If I get a call, we'll know if he wants to speak Japanese.
I will say this much: I would love for us to go to have a Disney trip.
It's hard to think
one
about
day.
how like we've been fucking chilling out. Me and Josh even way before that, but like me and you have been like fucking about with
Well,
each
that's
other
the thing.
since
So I've been-
like 12, 13 years ago. Like that's
we're
crazy. Like
We should drop.
Yeah, I
dead.
think we started hanging out in around like probably
Elementary
8th grade or something.
we knew each other from
Well, yeah,
like,
we knew each other in elementary school.
way
but
before that, but like
like,
middle school was when we really
for
started
some reason
chilling.
we'd fight over Tristan, he's gonna spend the night with.
I remember this one time, right? Listen to this shit.
Oh God, I know what he's talking
It's
about.
an upward ball game, okay?
Yep.
Me, Tristan, Josh, and Ashton were all on the same team, okay? And normally, when Friday would come
I
around,
just realized something. We should have Chandler on the podcast.
we absolutely should. We already talked about that. But
Yeah, but it's been so long since episodes.
you're right. I said, we had a ball game on Friday night, and I got there, and I was like, Tristan, do you want to stay the night? Not knowing that y'all had already made plans. He was going to come to your house. Just because on Friday I would just ask him, you want to come over? And if he had said, no, I'm going to Josh's, I'd have been like, oh, okay. I'll just fucking solo this weekend. He turns to you and go, no, here's what happened. Here's what happened. No, I remember. I knew he was going to your house, so I didn't ask him. And then my dad from the other side of the fence said, hey, Tristo, you coming to my house today? And then he goes to you and says, I'm going to Clayton's.
I was so pissed.
Because you had already told me he was spending the night, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to ask him then, because I usually ask him, but if he's going to your house, fuck it. And then my dad
that was
asked him,
some
and then
fucker-
he completely changed his mind.
That
He was
was
like,
some
yeah, I'm
fucker
going to
shit right there.
Clayton's.
Official. Tristan likes Clayton's dad more than he likes you.
That was some fucker shit.
Most people like my dad more than they like me, and I mean, that's fine.
To be fair, I like you over all your siblings, but I like your dad more than you.
That's the most fair. My dad's a pretty cool guy. He's sitting in there on his underwear right now. if you
Halo's a
wanna
pretty
go
cool
say
guy.
hi. Yeah. He's in his underwear. That's why I didn't come out and say hi.
Hey Clayton, since we were talking about the Disney trip, you remember how me and Foltz rode test track like 9 times that
It's
day?
a good story.
And then you were like, okay, well, you guys go ride it. I'm going to wait at the exit for you guys. And we're like, okay. So we get in line, we get all the way up to the front, and the ride broke for like the 8th time that
I'm gonna go
day.
do a mic check.
I'm about to say
And,
give it a check.
And then it was, the ride was broke, so we're like, fuck it, we'll go get Clayton, we'll go do something else. Walk up to Clayton, Clayton's like, guys, you don't question the fact that we don't come from the exit.
Because I was an idiot.
You're like, guys, I think I've gotten over it. I want to ride the ride. We're like, well, we got some news for you.
I'll tell you why. So when I was, when I went to the, you know how like in middle school you went to Six Flags for the band trip.
Yeah.
My dad put me on my first roller coaster in the 7th grade. So far, only roller coaster.
Was it a wooden one?
It was the fucking Mindbender, the green one.
Oh, okay.
Which
Oh,
is
it's
a
not
pretty,
too bad.
from what I understand from everyone else, is a pretty rough roller coaster. Like a lot
It's
of
pretty rough for a metal one.
lot of
but
people
if
are
you've ever
like-
ridden a wooden one before, it's nothing.
yeah, a lot of people are like, that was your first roller coaster.
I love
My
mine.
dad was like, yeah, this is an easy one. Like this is a good beginner roller coaster because he hadn't been to Six Flags in 30 fucking years and he didn't know shit, but he was pretending like he did. And
Like dads often
it
do.
shook my fucking reality.
In my personal opinion,
It bended my mind. It did exactly what it was advertising.
in the easiest roller coaster at Six Flags, which I'm never going to Six Flags again because I'm fat.
What?
I was only able to ride like half the rides.
Oh, because they. Oh, gotcha.
I'm not that big either. Like
I mean-
I'm big,
But you're not too big to fucking sit in a seat. Like.
but Jesus, dude, Six Flags is only for kids.
But the thing is like, I go to Disney World, 2 years later, and I'm just like, amusement park rides just sound horrible to me because I've been on one and it fucked me
No,
up.
it's even worse
But
because it was test track.
The Superman is a good starter roller coaster
Well, no-
because it does lift you up like this, but it's really easy. Like if unless you're scared of heights,
I don't know. I'm not. If we ever
it's
go to a
easy.
amusement park again, I'll fuck around and try another
here's
one.
the thing.
Like,
Clayton was, hesitant on riding Test Track because I don't want to call him a pussy ass bitch on,
well, I was then.
Podcast.
At least.
Test Track's an easy one.
Well, that's the thing. It's not even what I would really call a roller
It's
coaster.
not.
It's not.
It's just a ride.
You know what changed my mind is I was sitting there watching, like, they had the video footage of, like, POV of the car, and I was like, this is just a roll. This is just a ride. Like, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
I'll get on.
the closest thing to like extreme is when you go fast in a straight line.
And then I fucking was like, I'm not doing that shit.
I will say this much:
I
I like
want to
Disney because with Disney, there's a lot of other things besides just rides.
Yeah, like there's Epcot, and Epcot's really cool.
Yeah. My thing is, so if we do have a Disney trip at some point, we got to go to Epcot so you can do Test Track, so that can close your arc.
So yeah, that can bring that one full circle.
My thing is, I want to get one of the giant turkey legs.
Yeah,
Y'all
'Cause
want
I
to go
didn't get
on
one.
these trips? I just want to go to Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge. Would be
Galaxy's
I mean,
Edge is fun.
I'd
That's
go to
it.
that.
I'd absolutely go to that. Isn't there lore there that is like canon to Star Wars?
I know Fallen
Yeah,
Order.
everyone's gay there.
Ride of the Rise of the Resistance ride. It's pretty fun.
I did that one emulated roller coaster that was like a Simpsons one. That was a whole lot of fucking
I
fun.
want to go
Josh,
beat up
did you
Ray.
get one of the funny Coca-Cola bottles while you were there?
Yeah.
Ray Skywalker.
I
watch
got a
your
Sprite
language.
one and a Coca-Cola. They're like grenades.
Talking about Ray William
Yeah,
Johnson.
they're like the thermal detonators or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh no, the thing is, I hate Disney as a company,
me too.
but it's like, I like some of the stuff they put out.
I like a lot of the movies from my childhood. Like Lion King is easily like the best animated movie, at least the best American animated movie. Like,
You're forgetting about the movie Sausage Party starring
Sausage.
Seth Rogen.
I watched Lion King again
Fucking
for the first
reminds
time
me.
in a long fucking time.
I
the other
forgot
day, and
to
was
bring
like,
up
this is
my
a
idea for
solid
an
fucking
invention.
movie. This shit is very
yeah, no,
good.
Lion King is one of my favorite
No.
movies.
I have an idea for an invention. Okay, hear me out. So you know, like sometimes you get hungry, and it's like I don't want to cook anything, but I'm hungry now. Okay, well, the idea is that you would have some sort of emergency food. Okay, hear me out. Emergency hot dog.
Explain it.
Hear me out. It's a hot dog that you crack like a glow stick. Okay, and when you crack it, it starts heating up.
Are we talking boiled hot dog or grilled hot dog? Quality.
Dealer's choice.
So you got to crack it one way to get boiled, crack it another to
Okay,
get grilled?
so here's my.
No, you just buy a different. It's a variety pack.
So
Okay.
here's okay. So I don't like boiled hot dogs
I
at
hate
all.
boiled hot dogs.
I would rather have a microwaved hot dog.
Literally.
My thing is, I hate,
Microwaved hot dogs, in my opinion, are okay.
it depends on the hot dog because the cheaper ones aren't as good boiled.
What
If
about
you get a
skillet?
good quality hot dog, it's okay boiled.
I don't.
But I'd still rather it not be
I like
boiled.
to
I
put
mean,
a
I
little-
bought ballpark
I like to
Franks.
put a little bit of vegetable
Well, you see, you
oil
gotta
in a
get
pan
Nathan's.
and grill it.
I'm never boiling hot dogs.
I just remember that one time after Spring Valley
They're
Beach,
so
and we
nasty.
ate. Probably each of us ate like 20 hot dogs that weekend.
Well,
We
what
should go
my
camping.
parents do is they put butter and then just
Yeah,
cook it.
That's a
and
good
then
idea too.
Yeah.
flip
Grill-
it.
Butter, vegetable oil.
grilled or fried hot dogs are the best.
I
I prefer grilled, but
I will cook them in a pan with like onions or something.
My dad.
The
has-
closest thing to a boiled hot dog I like is you get the fucking like bratwursts and you boil them in beer.
That's a good one. Or fry them in beer. Steam them in beer is a good fucking idea. And I feel like Coors would be a solid beer to use as steam.
Now you use something like Budweiser because it's not a loss.
Yeah. Because Budweiser sucks.
I'll drink it, but to be fair, I'll drink anything.
what about Natty Light?
I would drink.
You know I'll drink Natty Light.
legitimately would drink Natty Light before like.
That's how you know I have a problem. I will
Bud
drink
Light.
anything.
Yeah, no,
I think Bud Light is straight up not good.
In
I'll
my
just be
opinion,
honest.
Natty Light just tastes like dirt water.
Natty Light is drinkable.
Oh, shit, that
There's
reminds
nothing
me.
good to say about it, but I mean, it's
Nothing good
drinkable.
I had
to
an
say
idea
about
for
it,
a
but it's
series.
drinkable.
We make coffee, but using things that aren't water.
Beer being one of them.
Anything.
Yeah.
Tea.
I don't know if the carbonation will hold up.
That probably wouldn't be too
brewing
bad.
Process.
I don't like coffee,
The
but
other day,
It depends on the kind of coffee
my
and
girlfriend's
stuff.
mom or grandmother.
I would hate them all because I
She
don't like
made
coffee.
she made pork chops and she fried a batch in Coca-Cola, and I was like, that sounds a little weird.
I've
but
heard
I'll
of-
give it a fucking shot, and it was good.
I'm about to say,
I've heard of stuff like that. What was it? There's a recipe for like making like a barbecue where you like put like a loin or something or pot roast in like the crock pot with a can of Coke and barbecue sauce.
And to be fair, doesn't your mom like cook chili with a Hershey bar in it?
She puts a
That's
bar.
kind of
She
normal.
puts one Hershey bar in it, and it's
I thought that was weird, but
when
I tried it was good.
Michaela's mom. She puts like a half a cup full of grape jelly in her chili, and it.
Okay, you know,
Putting something sweet in chili is a
in
fucking
my
like it's
that
bomb.
makes sense. Have you ever had those
It
like
doesn't-
beanie weenies or
You're thinking of like the
meatballs
Swedish
with like
meatballs
the
or what?
yeah with like the barbecue sauce
You
with
put a little
grape
jelly on it.
It's like barbecue sauce and grape jelly, and then you cook it in a crock pot.
Grape jelly makes sense
That
because it's
shit
like grape jelly is
busted.
like it's slightly acidic, so it's like it makes perfect sense to put it in stuff like that for sure.
Have you ever had that, David?
No, I don't eat chili.
Oh no, it's the
David can't eat chili because his not
not beanie
shitness
weenies.
will clash with his shitness and his butthole
The,
will explode.
I've been
little
pooping,
smoky.
gotta
That's
take
what I was trying
That's
to think
good.
of,
You
not
gotta
beanie
take
weenies.
David to
David, it
Wendy's
actually
so you
warms
get
my
the
heart
chili.
when I hear you are having a good shit. Because like I know you go through it with that, so like it makes me happy to.
Oh, I
hear
mean,
It
when
warms your heart when
Yes.
he has a warm bowel movement.
am I allowed to say it?
Sure,
When I first moved back to Tristan's,
you had a good shit.
2.5 weeks.
Oh my god,
Holy fuck!
I would die.
Well, no, it was about 13 days. My bad. But then
That's
after
still a
13
long
days,
That's still a
time.
lot.
13 after 13 days, I still didn't have another movement.
Hey, David, you try
And
like
it was a
drinking
complete
prune
movement
juice
either.
or something?
It was like half.
Yeah, you should buy some like. prune
That's a
juice.
horrible life. So did you know something I learned the other day?
I took laxatives every day. Usually
Still didn't
one
work?
day didn't work until I tried Hershey's chocolate. No
And
sugar.
that worked?
Yeah.
Nice. Something that's kind of topical because the Elvis movie just came out. Did you
I
know?
kind of want to watch that. It
Did you
looks
know that Elvis
pretty good.
died with 30 pounds of shit in him? Something I learned the other day.
Was he
30
constipated?
He was very constipated and he died on the toilet. And he was like, he had a bunch of drugs in his system and he was probably trying to push that shit out.
Well, you do know what happens if you don't poop for a
It
while, right?
hardens, doesn't it?
Well, first off,
Oh yeah, it fucking
Well, first
it backs
off,
you the fuck up.
women say
No,
that
no,
men
you
will
will
never know
puke.
the pain of childbirth.
That
I
sounds
beg to differ.
that sounds like about this 30 pounds.
And
Nobody's
if
ever
I
gifted a
puke
30
shit-
pound baby.
I'm probably killing myself.
You do. You
And it's
actually
that
do.
little of a
Not
hole.
actually in game.
But you do know that, Clayton, right? You will poop.
Out of your
Poop will
mouth.
come. Yes.
That sounds horrible.
Stuff that goes in
sounds
the intestines will
absolutely
come
awful.
right back out.
Speaking of throwing up, I've
Then
had
again,
what
if I have 30 pounds of shit in me and I throw it up, I think I'm okay with that.
Shitting has been a
At
prime
that point,
topic
I'm
of this
just like, you know
podcast,
what?
hasn't it?
It's out of me now.
No, so speaking of vomit, I've had what I consider
probably hate it.
my worst
Be
vomit.
the worst.
Not
while
because
I
it was
doing
like bad, but it was just a texture thing. And it was I ate a bunch of popcorn.
Oh god,
yeah,
and
you
it
told
had
us-
like
you told me
kernels
about
in it
this.
and shit.
It wasn't kernels, it was just like pebbly.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, that's bad.
Okay. This happened the first week of Walmart. I came back to can't say which Walmart,
The week of Walmart.
The week
but
of one.
no, I was gonna say the actual name of the Walmart. But
157.
huh?
157.
I can't say that either. So
Walmart in
I
Minnesota.
was doing a
Nevada.
carry out and I was helping this. I was ringing up, stuff. This kid was sick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm all like, "I'll take care of you." He's ringing up the drugs so that he can take care
Oh,
of you.
he's ringing up the drugs.
And I did a carry out, and then all of a sudden I just hear like water being poured onto
Oh
the.
no.
Pissed.
Huh?
He was pissing.
No, he threw
No.
up.
No, he was
It
shit.
was throwing up right in front of me, and I'm like, I have my glasses on. I'm like, I gotta take my glasses off, or it looks like I'm just staring. And I was like, your child is
Vomiting.
I said puking. I
Yeah.
don't know. I was trying to look for a word.
Yeah, a formal
Your
word.
child
Desecrating our sacred
Guess
Walmart.
what it was? She was like, it's kernels, but she didn't have. It looks like popcorn.
So this is a regular occurrence for them, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was literally popcorn, and she was miserable, the child. And I'm like, I'm holding this TV, and I'm like, I can't do anything. It's like,
Well, speaking of Walmart drama, did you hear about there was a guy who graduated
I
2
gotta
classes
throw a
under
story
you and
after
me,
this.
David. Tommy White. He
He
got arrested the other day at the 157 Walmart up in Coleman for touching a 13-year-old girl's ass.
Oh!
And this wasn't the first time of this dude being a creep. He's like messaged girls before and been creepy and
He
shit.
works at Walmart.
Well, good. I'm glad
No,
he
he
was
don't
arrested.
work at Walmart.
Okay.
And he told
How
the
long is
police.
this
I
charge?
read the fucking like
Oh no.
the news where he told the police, when the police asked him, why did you do it? He said, I thought she was cute.
Oh, God.
He's probably going to jail for like 10 years.
Hey, Clayton, I think you're
Good.
cute. How about you come over here?
Well, see, that will be consensual because you can, of course, grab my ass, Jason.
But
And I'm not underage.
I wanted to say something
Never
about throw up
podcast
before we
again.
get too far away from it.
I don't know. I think we should get far away from the throw.
All right,
I mean, we only got 7 minutes left, so
this
go
will be the
ahead.
last story. When I was in middle school one morning, I used to get up by myself because my mom and dad would go to work. My mom works from home now, but I would
To be clear, Josh is in the
normal
eighth
day,
grade now.
get up, go get ready for school, go to the bus, go to school.
Mm-hmm.
I got up, felt fine. All of a sudden, puke,
Just rush
just
out.
fucking red. Everything, it was all red, and I thought I was dying.
Oh my God.
I thought I was dying.
would've
I
assumed
called my
was-
mom, crying, being like, "Mom, I'm dying. I just threw up and it's all red. It's all red." And then in that moment, I remembered I had a fuck ton of fruit punch that last night, and I was like, "You know what? Never mind, Mom.
Just
I
didn't
think I'm
mind
fine.
you.
But I did throw up. I don't want to go to school." And then I stayed home.
So,
And, that
back
was the
in, like-
same,
And you
that was the
drank
same
more fruit
day
punch.
that I passed out when I
That
got up
was
from
the
the TV. So I got up,
I was about to tell that
stared
story.
at the TV.
Shit.
And
And
before you
then
knew
I woke up on the floor. My shoulder was hurting because I'd fallen on my shoulder.
You ever pass out while shitting?
I've fallen asleep while shitting when I was really
Yes.
drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, well, most of us have passed out while shitting.
You know I passed out while shitting.
I did when I
You
was
ended up on the floor.
You saw me.
So
Well,
back when I
that's
was,
not what I meant.
back
but
when I was in elementary school,
to be fair, you did that twice in the same night.
second to fourth grade,
Yeah.
I was a fucking fiend when it came to trying to go home. Like I would pretend I was sick, or I would
Me
go.
too.
There was a point like in the third grade where I was going to the nurse like every day because I was like, I don't want to fucking be here. I
To be
want to go
fair,
home and play
school's
Paper
fucking
Mario.
stupid.
Yeah. So one day, my mom, after it happening like 10 times in a row, was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get the little shitter. She comes and gets me, brings me home, makes me change into pajamas, and she's like, you're sick, so you need to just go lay down with the TV off and lights off. And I was like, foiled. I wanted to play video games.
It reminds me of when I fractured my foot at
And
Ashton's
my
birthday.
mom, rightfully, from then on out, was skeptical whenever I said I was sick. Like, because she knew I was bullshitting that
Yeah.
time and was just teaching me a lesson.
So,
Yeah.
And so this one time, in like the 10th or 11th grade, I was actually sick. I didn't have a fever, though. That was the fucked up part. But I had like sinus drainage, bad headache, and a sore throat. And I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to school today. And she took my temperature. She's like, oh, 98.5, you're fine. And I was like, Mom, listen to me. I'm sick. She was like, you're fine. And I was like, God damn it. This is payback for the fucking third grade.
no,
I
so,
got sent to school sick as fuck.
so this was Ashton's birthday. It was like a week before the Disney trip in band.
Oh yeah.
And we were playing like tag or some shit.
Oh,
And
that's
I,
funny.
you know, the house next to Ashton's that's like much more on a hill, steeper angle and shit.
Yeah.
We were playing tag or something. Tristan cut me off. I fucking twist my fucking foot funny and I fall down the hill. Okay, I didn't know how bad it was. I just knew it fucking hurt.
Oh, yeah, because that was before the Disney trip, right?
I fractured my fucking foot, and I walked home from Ashton's house to mine. You know, not too far, but you know enough for it to be like, damn, my foot fucking hurts.
And you got home and you were like, fucking like,
No, so-
visibly in a lot of pain. Like,
That's the thing. So I get home, and I'm just sitting the rest of the day, and like, hey mom, my foot hurts, and she's like, no, it doesn't, because you know that's what moms do.
Yeah.
They don't believe you.
reminds me of that time Landon broke his
But,
arm and my parents let him sit on it
but,
for like 2 days.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, Mom, I can't fucking walk on this, and she's like, okay, I'll let you stay home today. And then the next day she's like, fine, we'll go see about it. And they're like, yeah, your foot's fractured, and she was like, oh, like yeah, thanks for listening. Like I get it, I'm a little shit. I lied a lot about
So,
this
here's-
shit, but
Here's my thought
Oh.
thought process.
it's better.
I said that.
They took X-rays of it, and they're like, yeah, that's kind of fucked. And they gave me pain pills, which since we were going Disney, I got to go to Disney World
Yep, I
on
remember
pain
this part,
meds.
too.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, didn't Mr. Wilson say, well, he's a lucky one?
He said something about like, have fun.
I had a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, but
left on my
I
guard.
wanted to ask you, Jason,
get it.
did you get
It's
a
good.
Mandy doesn't shit there.
did you get a cast or did you get a boot?
I remember you wearing a boot,
Oh,
right?
they didn't give you either?
No, I didn't get a boot.
I don't know.
Damn, they didn't give you a
Well,
boot?
fellas,
No.
I think this is a good time to end the podcast. David, got any closing words?
I never broke a bone in my body.
Star War, Star War, Star,
I
Star,
broke
Star War.
my foot.
I've never broke a bone either, but David,
I broke a rib.
I'm very sober.
I keep forgetting about that.
you're very
David's
sober.
very sober.